Hello and welcome back to Planet Stronghold Colonial Defence. Alright, so to Xavier. Xavier, Scuttlebutt has it you weren't always a tank jockey? That true? With those manicured hands, I can guarantee he wasn't basic infantry. If you're doubting my courage, then... No? No one was doubting your courage? Were they, Christoph? Of course not. It was simply an observation. However, to take offence... Maybe it was your tone of voice. Something to consider is that everyone has to pass basic training to even get here. Fine, I accept your... Well, it wasn't exactly an apology, but an explanation. To answer your question, my assignment to Stronghold was both a promotion and a demotion. Okay, even Lucius couldn't thread his way through that explanation. We were fighting on Vandra 6, three-way battle with the natives as well as an Apex Ryan invasion force. Sounds nasty. Though while we were fighting the natives, Imperial ambition again. Believe it or not, no. There really wasn't much of value other than the planet's location, so the Empire was trying to play nice. But something went wrong, as it inevitably does. Blame it on the diplomatic corps. You want to find a bunch of lazy arseholes, there you go. Now, if you want to talk about a group of people afraid to get their hands dirty... To be fair, that's only some of them. However, they do seem to have a larger proportion of nobles than most branches. That's because too many nobles get it in their heads that they're born with charisma and it'd be a dying shame not to exercise it. I guess it does keep them together. Until someone decides to call in their services. Shame, really. The Empire could do much better with their Xeno relations. Equal strength could do wonders for fostering neighbourly feelings. Anyways, the diplomat he was talking with, the appointed native leader, decided to compliment her husband, saying he was a feast for the eyes. Cue mistranslation? Exactly. The leader thought the diplomat was going to eat the natives, starting with her husband. Things went downhill from there. How does this relate to coming to Stronghold? What the hell happened to my voice then? I'm getting to that. Anyways, the Apex Ran, looking to expand their own holdings, landed after both sides wore each other out. They were making great strides, and the natives could hold their own against one technological power, but not two. And the Empire always has to maintain the appearance of strength. Exactly. Well, the native leader broached the topic of an alliance. The terms weren't too bad. She'd be considered a titled noble. It happens, but not often. In the end, the Empire didn't exactly have much to lose. Or we could focus on the Apex Ran. A meeting was arranged. Both sides would bring their own security detail. Fortunately, the idiot who started the whole mess was put in charge once again. Gotta love those family ties. Easy to climb the reins of power, or to get strangled with them. Well, as I said, I was providing air support when I noticed some activity from the woods. Turns out the Apex Round found out about the meeting and were a bit miffed at not being invited. And here is the promotion part. Yeah, I strafed the Apex Round before they could make their attack. Unfortunately, there was one casualty on our side. That of a young diplomat. Let me guess, friendly fire. My finger slipped on the trigger, actually. Bit of a shame, he got full military honours for dying in the line of duty. I'm surprised someone didn't pull out the knives. Well, there was talk of a court-martial, but due to mitigating circumstances, all charges were dropped. If I had to guess, it was due to strings pulled from on high. Delighted father no end to help me. After all, I now owed him, because I didn't ask for his help. But some will give it whether you ask for it or not. Maybe you should have served your time. Given your background, your prison would have been more luxurious than most people's homes. Nothing I said or did mattered once it was out of my hands. Looking back on it, maybe it was for the best. What do you think, Captain? Should I have done something different? Tricky. Because there is a term which comes from the Second World War known as fragging. Which is basically, when you have an incredibly incompetent officer, blow them up with a grenade, i.e. a frag grenade, and then claim, whoops, either I dropped my grenade, or more likely, whoops, he was standing too close to an enemy grenade when it went off. How tragic. It's not exactly something I can approve of, but but let's face it, you do get incompetent military officers who really are not suited to be in command of people. Especially not when it's going to lead to people getting killed, so... Yeah, Sometimes you do have to disobey orders, but I'm still not convinced you should have killed him. Sadly, the military justice code doesn't give much leeway for fits of conscience, other than obeying direct criminal orders, but you did the right thing. And that's pretty much what the tribunal decided. Of course, they didn't want others doing the same thing, so they hushed it up and sent me here. We do have a fair share of people with their secrets, don't we? I'll speak to you later. I should go calibrate the guns. Yeah, is there anyone on this base who doesn't have a mysterious past? Or is this just the base where they send all the screw-ups, lunatics, and secret nobles? Come on, Mira, you have to join us. If you don't, we're going to get slaughtered like we did last year. You saw it, it wasn't pretty. You know I can't. I have some distillations to keep a close eye on. I would be more than able to program a drone to observe the mixtures. This will free you up for the evening in question. Thanks, Lucius. Don't know what I'd do without you. Glad to be of Wait. Sarcasm detected with an 84% certainty. If you're nervous, then don't be. I don't get stage fright. Just imagine them as a group of scientists, ones you're about to present a new paper to, and underneath their lab coats, they're all in their underwear. Dr. Albrecht in neon yellow Nope. Oh god, enough. Alright, I'll help you. Excellent. You have to be really careful with your voice then. Now we need one more person. There you are, Captain. Just the person I wanted to see. You're going to join us as well, aren't you? For some reason it sounds like I'm getting conscripted. Well, it's become a mini tradition around here. Mitsuki challenged us to a karaoke contest, and she's been the champion for the last 2 years. If you haven't seen her, she's really good. This year, though, she's making it a team effort. That's why we need Mira. And you. Why do you need me? I might have other things to do. You have to marshal the best talent available to you. Why do I have an urge to salute right now? This is a contest, not a battle, you know. Well, Mitsuki's going to pull out all the stops. Might as well concede the light show, but it's possible to meet her in other ways. Christoph and Charlotte will ply the crowd with booze and food as well. And to level the playing field, why don't you beat them with science? What sort of tilting have you come up with? Well, I have some leftover pheromones from a previous experiment. A little tweaking, I'm sure, will have the audience's attention. As well as asking us for drinks afterwards. Do you have something else that doesn't play on someone's libido? Well, depending on what songs you choose, I can overlay them with a sonic signal. With subtle movements on our part, the proper cadence of voice, we can hypnotise the audience. Well, if you want to win so bad, I'm sure the captain and I can jump a couple of them before the contest. Sarcasm, only 10% certainty. There is definitely something wrong with your program, Lucius. That was meant to be sarcasm. No. From the tone of your voice and the position of your stance, you do want to punch something. As effective and fun as that might be, Samuel, I want to see their faces when we beat them. So, Captain, are you in? Okay, let's compete, but we're doing it fair and square. Break out the electric violin. Look, this is a contest between friends, not war. There will be no cheating. Oh, fine, we'll do it your way. You're the sort of person who makes a clinical trial so boring. Fine, we'll do it your way, Captain. But if we lose, the drinks are on you. I have an experiment which can't wait much longer. I'll take my leave of you. Until later. Bye! Dear, oh dear, I worry about these people. You know, Alex, you don't have to go through with this. What? You don't think I can win? I never said that, but... Well, I can't help being worried. It's not all bad. I mean, we currently have a truce, don't we? Yeah, but who ever heard of a ceasefire on account of a boxing match? Well, I think it's worth it myself. Maybe, just maybe, the Madrons will feel like giving peace a chance. Or else you're trying to seduce them to our side by showing off your abs. Well, it wouldn't be the first time someone switched sides due to a pretty face. Somehow, I don't think Mira will be copacetic with that situation, though. She's more understanding than you give her credit for. You seem rather confident about this upcoming match. I have most of the advantages. I'm stronger, have the longer reach, and the greater endurance. True, a Madron might be quicker, but they're more likely to break their hand. Confidence is good, but don't overdo it. Promise you'll be careful. I mean, well, I don't want someone to drag you by your heels around the ring. Diana, I can do this. And my name is Alexander, not Hector. Though if my opponent is called Achilles, I will rethink the match. You find yourself at the outskirts of a Madron settlement, and opposite from you is a Madron squadron. Well armed, they greet you as you approach. However, one stands out among the rest, towering above the next tallest Madrid by several feet. Alex, about your opponent. I know. She's one of their warriors, built like a giantess. Greetings, little human. So where is my opponent? It's me. I'm fighting you. The large Madron lets out a hearty laugh and grips her sides with massive arms. When her amusement subsides, she wipes her brow with a meaty hand. I always appreciate a joke before a fight. Now seriously, where is my opponent? My brother's telling the truth. He's the one you're facing. The Madron warrior's face scrunches up and she starts to say something, then stops and shakes her head. It's your funeral. Don't say I didn't give you an out. Suddenly, the Madron warrior stiffens and her eyes start to glow with a bluish haze. She stands to her full height and speaks in a voice not her own. Greetings, daughters. As one, all the other assembled Madrons drop to one knee and bow their heads. The name Queen Schiller is whispered among the gathered aliens. Rise, my daughters. I have one request to make of you. Bring me the male, unharmed. I have plans for him. The Madrons nod at the command and then one points towards you, asking, but what of her? Do with her as you wish. The male, however, is mine. I think there's been a change of plans. No, duh. Oh dear, we're gonna have to fight our way out of this. Heatling unit. Okay, get me a sharpshooter squad. In fact, get me 2 sharpshooter squads. Okay, at least with 2 of them. Okay. You, kill that one. You hit there. And deploy the Alpha team. Good. Okay, both of them have lost their shields, which is good. Deploy a shield on him. Target that one. Okay, you target there. He'll take a point of damage, but that's okay. +2 attack permanently. Give it to the Alpha team, I think. I can do it to you as well. Deploy a veteran, because I might as well, and anyone with attack points left target. Mr. Veteran, kill that guy, please. +2 hit points permanently. So I might know a really powerful card now. Okay, everybody, pile on. Good. I think that's all of them. Yeah, we better get out of here before more of them arrive. If they do, well, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Are you jealous? Maybe. Well, I can't help it if the Queen found me more attractive than you. Maybe she's just not into you. I guess. At least I don't have to report to Mum and Dad that you were taken as a sex slave. Just as I say, there are some good cards bouncing around the supporting cast, but what can I say? I like to get into a vibe and stick to it. Either way. So, back to Team Talk. But that's probably a good point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I will... Oh, sorry, I just need to stretch. And I will see you in the next.